crafty friends, welcome back to the Scrapping for Less channel. I have just a show and share today to share with you. I just want to let you know that today's video is the monthly card collab I just joined starting this month, and it is hosted by Katie, who is Crafty Crab on YouTube, and Kim, who is Metal Scrappin' Chick on YouTube. Their channels will be listed down below, as well as all the other ladies that are in this. Please disregard. It just horrifies me to come on channel to and do this with my nails in the condition they are, but we'll just call them coronavirus nails. So anyhow, because I've been quarantined for the last 5 weeks. So, not quarantined, nobody's sick here, just self-distancing, self-quarantining. So anyhow, so this is a monthly card collab, and I'm sorry you can see my computer here. I normally make sure it's out of the way, but I didn't today, so I'm gonna let it flow like that. So this monthly card collab is hosted, as I said, by Crafty Crab and Metal Scrappin' Chick, and anybody's welcome to join, and I'll have the links down below of everybody that's participating, and then you can contact Katie or Kim if you would like to join in, or you can just join in and post. We post on the 3rd Sunday of the month. And so today there's a theme for each month, and I will put the list of themes for the rest of the year down below as well. So this month's theme for April was pastel cards. Now, I know a lot of my cards aren't really pastel, but as I proceed, you'll see I started out with, I've been on a quest for the last several months since 2020 started to use up my stash. I was inspired by Beth of Bourbon Creek Crafts to just start using up my stash. So that's what I'm doing. A friend recently gave me a whole bunch of paper. So I have, oh, and I didn't get that out. I'll see if I can find that before I finish showing you the cards. So a friend of mine gave me a bunch of paper, and this one was just paper clipped. It was just part of a paper pad. So there were about 9 sheets of paper, and these are all the cards I got with those 9 sheets of paper. So first I did the April sheet load of cards from Call Me Crafty Owl. So I'll just move those cards to the side and show you each cards one by one. So what I did was I followed the sheet load, and then I pulled out this sentiment stamp is from Concord and Ninth, and this butterfly is from Bo Bunny. So I pulled those out and used those as my focal points, and then I used some bling on them. I hardly ever use bling, this kind of bling on cards, but I pulled it out and was determined to use it today. So so that, and this one doesn't really fit the pastel theme, but these others do. The butterfly that should have gone on this one, he kind of got damaged in the fussy cutting of the butterflies. So anyhow, here's this one, and here's where in my head the pastel comes in. I colored these butterflies with, or I painted these butterflies with Distress Oxide inks. I used Marigold and Spun Sugar, I think. Maybe not Spun Sugar. I've already put those away, so I don't know. So anyhow, still the April sheet load, and I added some gems over here and the same sentiment. And here's this one with another one of those painted butterflies. And I thought that, you know, a lot of the papers were pastel colors, some pastel pinks and with the butterflies on them and oranges, and that's why I chose the two colors for painting the butterflies. Sorry, I keep getting out off camera. So, and then I did this one. These crystals are from Prima. It's called Say It in Crystals. And then this one doesn't, except for the butterfly, doesn't really fit the butterfly. I mean, except for the butterfly, doesn't really fit the pastel theme because these were kind of dark papers. So, but the butterfly is kind of pastel. And then I added these gems to my sentiment. Okay, so I got 5 cards for that. And the rest of them, they just, you know, I just kept going. My motto lately is just keep going. I pulled in some other stamps that I have. This sketch layout is the January sheet load, kind of. I altered it just a little bit to fit the size papers I had. And this sentiment is a sentiment from So Grateful for Your Love and Friendship. I felt like those went very well. I stamped those with some MFT inks that I have. And just kept going. Then this one is Believe in Your Strength. Again, just kept going with what I had. With the papers, I just kept going until I used them all up. I do know that this stamp is a Jane's Doodle stamp that I happen to have. And this is not pastel at all. I love that. You are amazing. Now this stamp is a Kennedy Grace Creation stamp. I don't think she's still in business, but I love her stamps. It says Smile. And then all the rest of them, I think, say this same sentiment, life is better with friends. And I just used a rose, and I either embossed them or I just stamped them with different color inks. So that one. Then I have that one. Some of them, you know, I tried to kind of keep going with the pastel theme with the papers and the inks and the gems that I was putting on them. So tried to kind of keep up with the whole theme the whole way through. I was really happy with these cards. Not sure what I'm going to do with them, or these were just, I just went with the flow. Was just making some cards I can pull out and use for. I wanted to use that butterfly stamp. That's what inspired me altogether. And then this one. So altogether I had the 22 cards. I had 22 cards that I made. And I am just thoroughly enjoying crafting these days, and hope you'll stop by the channel and see what else I'm up to lately, and see what the design team is up to lately. There's our monthly card kit reveals next Saturday, so we've got some great stuff coming up. This month's card kit theme is city streets and country roads, so there'll be lots of different variety there. So anyhow, thank you for stopping by for the monthly card collab, and thank you for visiting the Scrapping for Less channel. If you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button if you like what you've seen, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.